him you shook, man. And I ain't took out my hands. Beans, star, bucks, stars.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here and taking the time out of your beautiful day and routine to be with me and be still with me. I'm gonna lower you down a little bit. Word. I have some new additions to my space. My journal here. She's almost done and she's a little busted, but I actually want to share something. This is my front page. It has fragments of consciousness, expression of flow. And it has a prayer, a small protection spell to protect my thoughts and feelings and energy and motion. Nonetheless, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for taking the space out of your beautiful days. Grand rising, grand settlings, grand afternoon, to whatever time in reality you are currently experiencing right now. I began recording and it didn't save, so I am going to take it as I needed to release that. But I'm using this platform as like a documentation to my being, and to educate based on my experiences and to just flow, let myself be fluid and let myself just make things and be creative with it. Phases. I was talking about my phases how interesting life's phases are. I seen this video on YouTube, no, not on YouTube, on Instagram. If I space out, just listen to me speak. Like, I'm not even here right now. My voice is the only thing that's here right now. But yes, I was listening to this video on Instagram, and it was talking about the creative phases, when there's moments of networking and solitude, and then there's moments where creativity is on and the communication or networking is off or something like that. And I feel like your phases, well, maybe not hand in hand with what I just said, on and off, but your phases are your phases. And I feel like I'm in a season and a phase of integration and allowing myself to be completely, allowing the seeds that I have planted back in winter and in the beginning of the transition out of the year 9, allowing those seeds to breathe and grow, and watering the seeds that I know will nourish me when the plant has grown, I'm allowing my ego to coexist with my soul, and I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable. I'm allowing for connection to sweep me off my feet, and allowing for that collaboration to elevate my being, staying open-minded and open-hearted and leading with love, listening compassionately to others without trying to correct them or judge them or fix them, leaving, really shedding and leaving old ways of being, because that does not have any space. Old ways of being the old ways of how I once lived has no room for what I am creating right now. And I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful knowing that. But in this video, I am going to show how my life has been ever since I decided to take life upon my own hands. Basically, when I dropped out, since I've dropped out. And I think this is going to be a beautiful documentation of my reality and how it's been, and low-key what I'm working on. I don't know if I will be voicing over certain things. I probably will. So don't be alarmed by my sudden voiceovers if I do decide to voice over. But before I go, let future July to take the mic, I just want to say, like, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to prioritize yourself. No one's gonna live your truth for you. So you gotta take it upon your own hands. And if school does not resonate with you, if certain project that you started that like literally like stopped giving you joy and happiness, but you feel like you need to like carry on with it, you can stop at any time. Don't let society and family and expectations keep you trapped and make you think that you can't leave at any moment, that you have no choice. You always have a choice. Each moment is a choice. Each moment that we're alive, we have the choice of living, and living for us and our beings. Without that choice, we are not alive. Without that choice, we're not living for ourselves. We're living for others. We're living for the collective. And we are a collective, and we are all interconnected, but we have sovereignty. We are sovereign beings. So, yes. Thank you for taking the time out of your day, your night, your life to listen to me, to support me, to love me, and hear me and see me. I hope you enjoy this beautiful video. I also want to thank all of you for the support that you guys have been giving me. To the people who have supported me since I had the first thought of I am an artist. To the people who knew I was an artist before I knew I was an artist. To the people who always see me and hear me and make me feel loved and supported. I love all of you. To Soul Tribe. To my loved ones. To my family who goes beyond blood. I love y'all so much. And I hope y'all enjoy. Thank you to all beings in all dimensions and all realities. Much gratitude to the Most High for this moment and all the other moments that come after this one and before. Thank you for allowing me to be in this present moment. Thank you to y'all. Thank you to Mother Earth for holding us in this space. Thank you to Father Sun, who is beaming on me and sharing his light and giving us warmth. To Mars for the action-based energy that I have, that is letting my creativity flow with so much ease. I feel so expansive. I feel so I'm taking charge and control of my life. And that's basically what this video is, taking charge. So I hope you guys enjoy. Much gratitude to the collective and to all beings in all dimensions and in all realities. I love you. I also just want to say, I have surprised myself so much. My own being, my own sovereign being, with my creations and my mind, when I just let it flow. When I just let let things be and let ideas flow. As soon as I get the idea, I have to like execute right away. Write down your ideas, let them grow. Let plant those seeds, make those steps, but let them grow. Allow room for source. You're not gonna regret it. Thank you to my past self, to all versions of myself, for this moment right here. Thank you to this beautiful wind that is blowing into this space. Thank you to this beautiful day. Thank you to spring. Thank you to year one. Thank you to y'all. We are one. I love y'all. Mwah. And we're opening the portal. And this is me from the future. What's up? Right. I wasted absolutely no time. I'm not gonna lie. But here we are. This video, what you will be seeing next, is just how my life has been unfolding with all the honorary mentions and all the reflections. So stay tuned, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope you enjoy and vibe with me. Love y'all. Soul Tribe.
That's cause you suck. That's coming soon.
The attachment that you have to this reality and to your external and to yourself. External validation is just a whole different topic. I'm going to try my best to articulate this in the way that I am being channeled right now. And I get really distracted and there's a pretty view in front of me, so not too much on me. Put my feet in the sand and immerse myself in this conversation right now. Sorry. I really feel like I'm at the beach. I mean, I'm at the beach. Like, stop. Like, I can't, like, water break. We're back. Versions of you. In the beginning, I was talking about phases of us and, kind of saying it in structure of school phases and transitions. Get easier for the collective to understand. But in all reality, what I'm saying is our beliefs and values and systems that we place in our minds and in our being is constantly being challenged every single moment. Every single moment is a choice. Excuse me. A yes to my body digesting, Thank you, vessel. Your being and your totality, your vitality, your resilience, your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, the way you look, your perspective, just perspective, is constantly being challenged every moment of your life. Every moment is a choice, okay? A choice for you to see how you want to show up in the world. A choice for you to make a difference. A choice for you to honor yourself and your vessel and your body. To know that spaces don't resonate with you and to know that spaces do resonate with you. To know that you are heard and you are seen. To make yourself know that you are heard and you are seen. Knowing that, I know that since I am being challenged every moment, and it's not like challenge to the death, like you versus you. No, it's just like I said earlier, life is the experience. Life is the teacher. Life is the experience. Yes, you are the experience. You are the teacher and the student, because life is the teacher. And you are life itself, because without you there's no life. Without you there's no world, because if I was no longer in this reality, in this dimension, the world wouldn't exist for me. And I am the world. I'm in front of the water and it's so vast and so beautiful. This literally looks like a canvas, and I'm in the canvas because I'm right here and I'm looking at it. I'm a part of the picture. I'm a part of the art that is reality because I am reality. And in knowing that, I also know that I am fluid, okay? We know that we are limitless beings, okay? We know and understand that we are boundless. We are so expansive and so beautiful and energetic and sacred and divine and big with our energies. And you know that being boundless comes with transformation constantly. Why would you limit yourself to one personality and one way of being when it's so interchangeable? Like being you or being here in life is so freeing and beautiful and limitless. You should always be open to learning new things and growing because you're growing every moment. The growth never stops. You never stop growing. You never stop learning more and more about yourself because there's so much depth to us as human beings.
So I put it literally on my throat chakra because I feel like it's a reminder to be true to myself. I am an artist, so it also is like a double entendre in that sense. But at the same time, it's like, awareness is the basis of everything. You can't do anything without that. And then if you stick to what it is that you love, then you will be triumphant.
Got it.
Yeah. Period.
So why limit ourselves to one way of showing up in the world or navigating through the world, And that's the version of you who was insecure or who was jealous of others and who was narcissistic and what's that called? I was gonna say hypothesis. What the fuck? What's that called? Hypocrites. Like that version of you that once was is still you. And that's not to say that in that phase of you, that's not all you were. You were not just a hypocrite. You were a being who lacked the knowledge that you have now. For me, I've always seen the world in awe, in beauty. Like I was always in awe of the beauty of the world. And I've always taken that with me. And I've always been whimsical and I've always been free. But there was a moment in time where I was insecure and I was more in my masculine energy because I didn't know how to be in touch with my femininity. And obviously that has changed now because I embrace all versions of me. I feel like I have a balance of the two because of how I lead through the world. I say that to say life is the teacher, experience is the teacher, and you are experience, So you have the ability to control that, and you have the ability to control your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, how you respond. And sometimes thoughts are not our own, and we know this already. All of these things that we consume, we are all one nonetheless, and no one is higher than another person. It's not a competition here. No one is a better being than another. But that being said, I have learned to surrender. I have learned to surrender to life and stop controlling everything. If you try to control everything, where's room for a source? If you try to wait for everything, where's room for you? Why limit yourselves to one version of you when you are limitless and you're growing every second of the day? In this conversation, I put the intention for knowledge and its expansion, so I would say that you're growing in this moment by listening and receiving and wanting to open your mind a little bit more. Everything's a choice. I've learned to give myself credit. I'm really doing the work for me, leading with love and leading in my truth. And in this season, literally yes. I've said a lot today, and I hope it made sense. And if it didn't make sense, then it didn't make sense. But I hope that you took at least one single thing from this. And if not, then I hope you just vibed with me. And if you didn't do that either, then that's not my business. Because I had a great time. I had a beautiful time. And in this new step into this direction, just Give yourself grace. So in that, I say to honor yourself. In that, I say to connect with Source. And Source is you. I'm looking at my journal. It's my little journal, whatever. I love journaling. I love how I just love how the wind and just everything works simultaneously in sync, in alignment. But anyway, you are the ruler and creator of your being, which is also your reality. What I just spoke about. This is a journal entry from earlier today. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to all beings in all dimensions, in all realities. I love you guys. I love your souls. Remember, we are reflections. Stay expressing. I love you all.